So today it's gonna be the special video and a Nintendo Power surprise. Yes, I know I've been making lots more Nintendo Power videos, but that's because I get a lot now. I'm getting a lot. I think I won't get as many now, but you're gonna like it. Okay, so today we're gonna do, since the comment I first saw was history of Atari. That is a very simple one. First they started making the original games in the arcades. Atari Games, that's the company. Then they went over and said, oh my gosh, this is so successful, we might as well make it into a console. And that is where my Atari was made. That was the Atari 2600. It was their third video game console, home console. The Odyssey and the Channel FX. I think Channel 23, and that was before the Atari 2600. So then Atari decided to make the Atari 2600 Junior, small version, the Atari 2700, the Atari the Atari 5200, and they made the Atari Jaguar, which was in the 90s. They said it was a 64-bit, but it was more like a 16-bit console, so, and the stuff on Atari, it's so simple, and, like, just the games, they're not, like, super complex or too hard to make, but apparently they were hard to make. They took a while to make for some reason, which doesn't make sense to me. Like, take this for example. Okay. The Legend of Zelda. This game, Shigeru Miyamoto, the man that created this, also created Super Mario Bros. I think he created Metroid. He made let's see what else. He made Mario. Oh, Zelda games. Metroid Mario. Okay. Then he made Donkey Kong, and many more. But this game, it took him so long to make. How he invented some of the stuff, like the, whenever you try and go, and put a bomb in the wall and make an explosion, that's, because, he thought of a time, when he was a kid, and when he would explore caves in Japan. And then that's where he got the idea. Anyways, what I'm trying to get with this is that it takes a long time to make any game. Even if it's that simple as Atari, for some reason it shouldn't be that hard, especially with the graphics and everything. But I guess the small sound effects and just the gameplay in general and the story. There's not much story, but just that in general. That can be hard, especially in people in the 80s with the small stuff that you can use, like in the early 80s when they were doing this, like Combat. This was the first Atari game made for the 2600. I have the box up there. If y'all haven't seen my other videos, go watch them. I think it's in there, because it's up there. Just go watch it. But then the Atari 5200, that was a huge letdown. The 78 and 5200, the 78 was better and good, but it played 7800 and 2600, but then the controller's okay. But then the 5200, oh my gosh, the controllers don't work very well. If you try and plug in the controller into it, you won't like it. It's got a small little joystick, very small, with a number key buttons, like a phone. And they did this with the Intellivision, which was Atari's competitor. They did it with the ColecoVision. They did, so that's the third one that came along with the the phone-looking controller. It's so weird, especially now. It was weird then, but then... What? It just didn't make sense. In fact, the Intellivision failed because the games were good, but the controller was awful. So, anyways, Atari ended, after the Jaguar, and Atari just completely failed after E.T., almost completely failed after E.T. E.T. was a, game made, after the movie E.T., and it was bad. You kept falling in the holes many times. It was so annoying. It just wasn't good. Don't play it. I've already done a review on it. I've already traded it back in. I hate the game. Nobody likes it, except for people that, really just like awful games. I don't know. So nobody likes them. Anyways, after that happened, I mean, they earned some more money, I guess, and that's how I made the other consoles, but then the Jaguar, I mean, all the other consoles beside the 2600, they're not good. Sure, the 7800 is better, the Junior's better, but, the Jaguar controller, still, in the 90s, you're putting the numbers for, like, you would type it in on a phone. And the controller is so confusing, too. It's not very comfortable. After that, then Atari just stopped. They didn't do it anymore. But, yeah, that's the history of Atari. At the end of that last part, I had to edit it, so, it didn't turn out as well as I thought, but there, so now we're going to show you the 6 new Nintendo Power magazines I got at 8:06 before I came home from school. So here we go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project. This one is issue 33, volume 33, whatever. This one is Power Blade. I really wanted this one. This one's issue 23. Super Castlevania 4, volume 32. Okay, then this right here is Super Mario RPG. And then this one is, I think, 87 or 88, I can't remember. Yeah, 80, no wait, that's 82, okay. But, yeah. And then here's the one I got for free, from the store. Donkey Kong Land. It doesn't, you can't see land because that's the original, place that it was delivered to. Anyways, then we got Robin Hood. This one is 26. Sorry, I forgot to tell you what this one is. I don't know on the side. Oh wait, this is 74. So, yeah, these are all the new ones, that I got today. So, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.